Hello, this is Tyler,
This is Billy.
and welcome to SmartCast, a SmartLaughProduction.
I'm fucking pissed, guys. 'Cause
Yeah,
We recorded a funny-ass podcast the last time, and it's like, oh, fuck you, dude. We're gonna just add background noise, because that's more amusing than you are. Literally, that's all you hear. Yeah.
it was horrible.
Yeah, and we had some funny-ass shit to talk about, but
Mm-hmm.
we will ignore that and try to think of funnier stuff to talk about.
Well, later we're gonna get together with Kevin and Riley, who might be featured in a podcast later in time.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm excited to have him join the podcast because he can make a conversation out of anything and make you fucking laugh until he shit sideways. Like, seriously. Like, not only him, but, like, Scott, too.
Oh my god.
Like, he was the one that was the zombie in the yard, because I don't think he's in any other videos, but, yeah, like, our conversations, we come up with the weirdest, most demented shit. Like, one conversation we had is, like, we were talking about babies, and then all of a sudden we were talking about demon babies. Then all of a sudden we're talking about a cure that could cure the demon babies. Then all of a sudden we're talking about the ingredients of that cure, such as, like, disgusting shit like boogers and semen, and, like, oh, if you put all that into one little potion, it'll be the cure to everything. And we're just like, we're walking down my street talking about this, and then we realize what we're talking about. We're like, did we really just, like, say all that? It's disgusting. Why would you? No.
Were you high at the time?
No. But this was funny though, because we had like a logo for that where we would always go like cure, it'll cure everything, cure. And then all of a sudden, when we started, I think it was sophomore and junior year of high school, we got the new officer at the school called Miss Cure. We're like, oh my god, like we were freaking out because we said cure like 24/7, and then Miss Cure fucking comes along, Officer Cure.
I was cure, but
Okay. We put emphasis on cure.
hello.
We're doing a podcast.
Yeah. Bye. His mom just came in and gave him a weird look.
Yeah, that's what she does best.
She does.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have a very funny story for no reason at all. It was a weekend back in, I want to say November or early December, and me, my friend Zach Marvin, and my friend Jacob were in his Ford. We were in Jacob's Ford truck. I forget what kind. And we were just driving around. Like, it might be 10, 11 o'clock. And we're driving around. We went to Janesville, and then we ended up in Pecatonica. What the fuck? We went from Janesville, Wisconsin, to south of Durand.
Just because you could?
Yeah. And we pretty much do that. We never go where we're going to go. When we go out with Jacob, it's like, yeah, we're going to go here, we're going to go here, and then we're going to go home. That never happens. We always come back 4 hours later.
You guys want to go to Beloit? No, fuck it. Let's go to China, guys. Whoa, what?
But what happened that night was, oh my god, we ended up in a cornfield with this truck doing donuts in the snow, and we're trying to get out of the cornfield, and we see the road. So Zach goes, yeah, it's good. It's not good because there's at least a 3-foot to 4-foot ditch between the cornfield and the road, and then the ditch goes up another foot to the road. So we hit the ditch, and the truck, we saw the hood of the truck. The truck went almost vertical.
Oh my god.
And then we drove away.
Well, let's ignore that one. Let's just keep going.
Like, we
guys.
didn't check for damage. We just drove away.
Oh my god! Speaking of adventures like that, though,
it was so bad.
I don't know if I told you about this adventure I had with Timmy Wologian, where
With the 3-hour one.
yeah, we went to hang out at his friend's Hannah's house, and we're just like playing video games there and stuff. And then he's like, "Dude, we gotta go to my house. It's like 12." I'm like, "Well, can your sister give us a ride?" He's like, no." I'm like, "You're kidding, right? You don't expect us to walk all the way back to your house, which was, mind you, 10 fucking miles away, way deep in the woods." And he's like, we can do it." I'm like, "No, dude, are you kidding me? It's cold as hell. You're wearing shorts. We both of us have guitars. We could get mugged." So yeah, we did it anyway. And so like the first like within the first 5 minutes of us walking, we look across this cornfield, and he looks at the McDonald's all the way down the cornfield. He's like, "We need to go to that McDonald's." I'm like, "All right, we want to just cross the cornfield then?" He's like, "No, are you crazy?" I'm like, "Well, we could get there faster if we take the cornfield." He's like, "It's pitch black, dude. You don't know what is in the cornfield." I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm trying."
What would be in the cornfield?
Well, that's what I'm getting to, okay? So I started going in the cornfield, and I heard this loud-ass purr. Like, loud and clear, like a bobcat. And I could feel, like, my poop poking out of my butt. Like, I was about to shit my pants.
It's crowning.
Yeah, dude, I was so scared. I was like, guess we're gonna take the long way, dude. I was like, well, shit. So we start walking down this sketchy, and this was during Halloween, so it was even worse. And we're walking down this sketchy,
How'd you get
country
to
road.
her house anyway?
Huh?
How'd you get to her house?
His sister drove us there.
Okay.
But then after that, he's like, can you give me a ride back? She's like, fuck you, I'm tired. So we're like, oh, well, we're fucked.
She works at Denny's, so.
Yeah, so then we start walking back, and like it's on a country road, so there's no street lights. So me and Timmy are holding our cell phones out, and I pick up like this giant stick. I'm like, okay, if anything passes in our path, I'll whack it with a stick. He's like, we got guitars too, so we'll beat the shit out of them. Yeah, so eventually we get to McDonald's, scared as shitless, like completely clueless of what to do. We get to McDonald's. He's like, let's play guitar to get some money so we could get some coffee or something. I'm like, okay, the only people that are here are like crack dealers and like late shift semi drivers. You really think someone's gonna be like, oh, you guys are amazing, here's some money? No, not gonna happen. So we were doing that for like 30 minutes. Our hands are fucking freezing cold. And we go inside, and we go. Well, Timmy went to the lady. I was too scared to do that because I had really bad stage fright back then. But yeah, so Timmy's like, well, I'll sing a song to the lady at the cashier register and see if she gives us anything. And this lady, all the late shift people are so fucking sketchy at McDonald's. Like, this lady had a mustache and like dreadlocks and like, yeah, dude, like she had like half a hairnet on and she talked like a black person, like a black dude. Yeah, but she was really white. And so yeah, Timmy starts singing, and he was actually a really good singer. And she's like, "Oh, here's 2 free coffees." We're like, "Oh, thank God!" So we just sit there, drink our coffees, keep walking. By the time we get to Timmy's house, I was like, I don't know if I want to go to bed yet. I'm just gonna just passed out. It was the best sleep I've ever had in my life. Like when you're like when you're filled from head to toe with fear, that is the best time to take a fucking nap. But yeah, that was my insane adventure, in which I will never forget about.
A stupid adventure was Zach and Jacob with me.
Oh, that's not a surprise.
Oh my God. Wait. This is about 3 weeks ago, maybe about a month ago. We went out on a Friday night, just driving around. First, we went to we went to Hibachi Grill, which was amazing. Love Hibachi Grill. And then we went to the Mobile by Culver's. We went there. We got some scratch-offs. We won just a cumulative over $100. Zach goes in. He's like, I'm going to go get the money. No, he comes out, put it basically all back in the scratch-off machine, and we lost. So, that pissed everyone off.
Oh my god.
And then Jacob's like, hey, want to go to Partyville? I'm just like, where's that? Just north of Madison? I'm like, what? I don't want to go just north of Madison. Well, we're going. Fine. Fuck it.
Whatever.
So, because he has property on, his dad shares property with his dad's brother or something like that. And we get to the property, turns out there's people there. So we're pissed at that. And now we have to drive an hour and a half back home.
Oh my
god.
That's why you plan things.
He doesn't plan.
He's like one of those guys that, like...
Hey, want to go do something?
He knocks on your door at like 4 a.m. Hey, you want to get laid? What the fuck are you talking about? I have work. I have a job. Go away. Crawl out of my window. First of all, how did you even get through my window?
Exactly. He is one of those people. It's like, hey, want to go do something? It's like, no, I don't. Well, I'm at your house already. So?
Oh my god, I know. Like, yeah, that's such a cliche in movies too. Like, you get your doorbell rings at like 5 a.m. Hey, let's go skydiving. No. Catching up on sleep, you asshole. Oh, these Jolly Ranchers though.
Yeah, for Christmas I got a gift card. I got a couple gift cards to Amazon, and I bought a big bag of lemon flavored Jolly Ranchers.
And lemon cookies.
If you guys don't know lemon flavored Jolly Ranchers, which you probably do, I'm not sure.
It's like
blue raspberry replaced lemon a couple of years ago.
It's like someone splooging in your mouth. It's like a Jesus splooge. It's satisfying, really.
It is. I mean, it's not overpower lemon. It's not like super sour. It's good.
It's like lemon heads, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, moving away from
that.
It's
milder from lemon. Heads.
So what is the creepiest thing you have encountered?
Oh. Well, probably the creepiest would probably be, we were, that field that I was talking about, or that field by my house with the ditch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, over there, just beyond it, just like field, ditch, and then trees.
Yeah.
The tree line is like a cemetery, and like cemetery house, and there were huge open caskets and just stuff all over the place.
Oh god.
And me, Josh Goltansky, Hannah Haley.
Hannah Schultz?
No.
Okay.
No. Not Hannah. Haley something.
Whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah, I don't know. She lived down the street.
Fuckface.
Haley something, and we were all in that field for some reason, and we were just hanging out, and we see this thing in the tree line, and this was the middle of the day. I mean, there's nothing supposed to be there, but we see these reoccurring little things pop up in the tree line. So we get closer, and the things don't get any clearer. They're just little blurry spots, and it was just. Oh my god, it was just bad. It freaked us all out. We wanted to get closer to the cemetery, but we didn't because we thought an old guy was going to kill us.
You want to know the creepiest thing I've ever encountered? Those old fucking people over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
right now we're in his spare room, his computer room, and there's these two dolls, these two
They're like
really
porcelain,
old people porcelain dolls, and they're dressed up as farmers, and they're just really creepy.
Yeah, like
faces.
I was like editing a song I recorded. For those of you who don't know, I'm in a band. But
You're
anyway,
in multiple bands.
multiple bands. Yeah, everyone wants me in their band. But I was
so fucking good.
I was editing a song, and I looked at the dolls. I'm like, these things creep me the fuck out. I'm gonna see if I can move their heads. So I turned their heads, and then I went back on the computer, and I hear and I was like, what the fuck was that? I look back, they're staring back at me into my soul. Like, I don't know how they did that. Maybe the heads are supposed to be molded so it looks deep into your fucking soul, but I don't know. They're made to freak you the fuck out, I guess.
Yeah. Last night when we were doing the first podcast, I look back and the old guy, the man with the mustache, he was just staring at me, and I just couldn't take my eyes off him because I was gonna.
Ooh, you got something to hide, huh? You couldn't get
No.
your eyes off him?
I thought it was gonna be like in Doctor Who with the angels.
Oh god.
Just look away. It's closer. It's on the ground. Just can't take your eyes off him. Can't blink.
Slendy. I'm trying to think of another creepy thing I encountered though. Well, I have noticed that
Anything on your adventures?
over the years, I'll get to my adventures, but I have noticed that over the years, haunted houses and haunted barns, like those hayride stuff.
Well, the hayrides are supposed to be kind of.
Those have gotten so much more demented since I was little. Like fucking, like when I was little, you see clowns with chainsaws, the everyday stuff, and now you see like a fucking abortion clinic and like the most fucked up shit, like stuff that you wouldn't expect. Like our sense of humor and our dark side view of things as human beings has become so much more demented. It's not even funny. But yeah, see, I'm trying to think of another adventure I had that was really creepy.
Anything at that house?
Oh no, I got one. So, it's not creepy, but it's funny. So me and Kevin, we were in deep in the woods, and there's this abandoned treehouse shack thing. I don't know what the hell it was, but apparently a lot of people went there every once in a while, but we didn't know. So we're on the top of the shack thing, and we're looking around and stuff. Kevin's like, dude, I really have to poop. I'm like, all right, go poop. So he pokes his butt out of this little window thing, and he drops a loaf, huge, and then all of a sudden, outside of the shack, you hear, what the fuck hit my head? And then me and Kevin look at each other. Me and Kevin look at each other we had this intimate moment of, holy shit, we need to leave right now. I don't think we've ever moved that fast. That was the only time Kevin has ever pulled a no-wiper. He's like, dude, I don't care. We can worry about my shit-filled pants when I get home.
Oh my god.
It was a creepy place.
He shouted.
He pooped on someone, man.
I have to bring that up to him later.
Oh, just the thought. No, don't. He'd be so embarrassed. That is his most embarrassing thing
Kevin,
that's ever happened to him.
Billy told me
Did
that
you poop on someone? Just bring that up. Don't even say hi or anything. Did you poop on someone, Kevin? What?
No. I wouldn't do that.
I guarantee he would deny it though, because that is
everyone would deny
that's
it.
one of the things where you keep in the room, and I completely blew that.
Sorry, Kevin.
Oh my god. Don't poop on people, Kevin.
It should be on a shirt. SOP. Don't poop on anything.
Poop on people, Kevin. Mossy taint. Yeah, well, in our previous podcast, we were talking about
the one that we were trying, the one that was going to be episode 2.
Yeah, but it failed.
This one is episode 2, so.
Yeah, but it failed, and we were talking about like humid places, and I mentioned something about moss on my ass. We made up like this disease
mossy
called
taint.
mossy taint. I don't even know, but it's more potent than Ebola. It spreads.
It's contagious, so don't give any rich.
Don't give any room.
So
Anyway.
don't get.
Let's talk about something that won't make my mom peek her head in here with a strange
Again.
look on her face again.
I think we've covered that. Kevin pooping on someone and then mossy taint.
That's a good thing Kevin didn't have mossy taint when he dropped a loaf on someone's head.
And he
would have had him.
That guy would have had mossy.
That guy would have had mossy taint. Yeah, it spreads very easily. Moving on. Away from that. Whatever that is. I'm trying to think of a subject now. What is one thing... We already covered this in the previous podcast we didn't do. But what was something that was so embarrassing that you wanted to fucking, like, kill yourself every time you look back at it? You're like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I just get
Okay. I have a better story than the one I said previously about the bike. Okay. What happened was I was in maybe 5th grade, probably around 4th grade. And it turns out Mr. Sabathny, he was my, he did basketball coaching for Little League at the Y.
Yeah.
And I was on his team. Now, during a practice, not a game, a practice, I go to shoot, I'm dribbling the ball, I go to shoot the ball hits the rim, I look away because I thought I made it, I look back, the ball nails me square in the nose.
I think was that in the Boys and Girls Club, or was that?
No, that was at the Y.
I think. Oh, okay.
But the ball jams my nose, and it just starts pouring blood.
And that made you want to kill yourself.
It was
after
just
thinking
that.
about
It was
looking back at that.
It just.
Like you're like, oh my god.
I mean, I was in 4th grade. I didn't know what.
No, I'm trying to think.
It was just so bad. Everyone was there. Everyone and their mom was there.
Oh, I'm trying to think of one though.
I ran to the bathroom like a bitch.
When I look back and I'm just like, oh my god. Oh, I don't think I told you this one. Well, anyway, I like.
There's probably a lot of stuff that you
I
haven't told me.
I have really bad stomach problems. Well, when I was little, and like I had diarrhea 24/7, and I went to the bathroom. I think this was 3rd, 4th grade, around there, and I took a huge poop in the bathroom. Like, I didn't have enough time to like
Scattered and splat.
No, I didn't have enough time to see if I pulled my pants all the way down or anything. I just like pulled them down as much as I could and just went, okay? And I walked back to class. What is that on his pants? Giant fucking brown skid mark on the side of my pant leg.
Oh.
I'm like, oh my god, I just pooped on my leg.
Who threw up in was it 4th grade? Because I know someone in class during 4th grade, someone threw up, and I don't think it was me. So
that's a good thing. Let's cover that. It wasn't me. So whoever else it is, sucks to be you. Yeah, I don't remember that though. I know that a lot of people threw up though in middle school in general. I know one dude. You know Bradley Goble?
yeah.
He can like throw up on command. Not shitting you at all. He can just be like, I don't feel good. Blah. Okay. Literally, yeah. Me and him, and when I was dating him.
Oh, I didn't actually know him. I just knew of him. I've seen him around.
Well, I used to hang out with him a lot because he was Scott's cousin, and all of us would hang out together. But, yeah. So me, Scott, Bradley, a couple other people are walking down the street, and he's like, "Oh man, I don't feel good." We're like, "Oh, you okay? What do you want to do?" And he's blah. Okay, I'm good now. Like, we're completely clueless. Like he was okay with throwing up because he's used to it, I guess. Like usually when you throw up, you're like, oh, I feel so sick now. I think I'm gonna do it again. He's just like, blah. Okay, let's keep walking. Like he just like it was casual to him, and I was like, did you just do that? He's like, yes, I did. I was like, can you do it again? He's like, blah. I'm like, what? How the fuck can you just do that? He's like, you want me to do it again? I'm like, I don't know, man.
I don't
know, man. Blah! I'm like, what the fuck?
I said I don't know.
That would be, like, amazing for anorexic people. If they could just do that.
It's so mean.
Yeah, he even did that in school before, which was disgusting. Like, yeah, we had food in the lunchroom, and it was something gross. I don't remember what the food was, but he's like, ew, this is gross. Blah! Like, on the tray. Everyone's like, oh, okay, bye. Like, we'll see you later. Yeah. I don't even get it. I don't even get how he does that.
Oh, I miss... The one thing I really missed about high school was our lunch table.
Yes. Those were the days.
That was...
I would get in trouble on a daily basis.
Oh my God,
by that one lady who looks like a fat lesbian, like gray short hair.
Yeah.
Like, Billy, you might be funny, but not funny to me. Blah 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 blah. Like, you want a trip to the principal office? Be like, fuck you. No, what was that one thing I did though? I swallowed I put a whole orange in my mouth. Yeah. I put a whole entire orange in my mouth. And I made it to look like there was nothing in my mouth. And she walked by, but I didn't know.
And you just roll.
And I just spit it out, and it plops on the fucking table. And she looks at me. She's like, what? What? She's completely clueless. She's like, what just happened? I'm like, I put a whole orange in my mouth. That's what happened. She's like, impressive. Just walks away. Like, there's so much.
Okay.
It was so much funny shit.
During school, probably the funniest thing that's ever, probably the the worst thing that happened to me. Not the worst, but just the thing that probably aggravated me the most during high school was junior or senior year, one of the two. My friend, we were sitting at one table, and then the table next to us was my other friend and their friends, and his friends, and then I had a science project due that week or that day, and I had a box, and so the people next to us decided to throw their things into my box. So I had it. I didn't want to put up with any of their shit. So I took the box, I flipped it, dumped it on the ground, and then walked out. And Zach got in trouble. It was Ian. No, Zach did it. Ian didn't do it. And Ian Hill, bigger.
Yeah.
Ian Hill got in trouble.
Dude, I hate
It's like I didn't care who did it. I just wanted one of them to get in trouble for that because that's a dick move. I needed that for my project, and it was friggin' egging it.
Yeah. Yeah, but
it was just funny that you got in trouble and you didn't do it.
No, I hate that sort of thing though. When someone does something and you get in trouble for it, because I remember we had a meeting. There was like a prep meeting thing in middle school, and I was just sitting there, like I barely talked to anyone. I was just watching it, and this one kid slapped the teacher in front of me. Like the teacher was like where you're sitting, like the teacher was in front of me, but this kid was like two people away and reached over and slapped the teacher. She looked around and dragged me to the principal's office. I was like, I didn't do it.
Who was it?
I don't even remember. It was just some random. I think it was Riley, because he hated my guts. Like he always bullied me.
He was a douche.
Yeah, he slapped the teacher's head, and she blamed me for it. I was like, "Are you kidding me? I'm just fucking watching this in peace. Like, leave me alone." All right, well that's all we have for now. This is SmartCast. My name is Billy.
My name's Tyler.
We will catch you later, guys.